Hi guys, welcome to the channel, and the Minion Prince is here in Clash of Clans. He is amazing and available from Town Hall 9 upwards. So what I wanted to do is put together some attack strategies for every Town Hall, showcasing how amazing the Minion Prince is with really easy to use and powerful attack strategies. And of course, we're going to be testing out his hero equipment, the Henchman Puppet and the Dark Orb. Absolutely amazing. Now, before we jump into our replays, guys, just a quick disclaimer that all of these replays were filmed in the developer build, and sometimes the stats can change between the developer build and the live version. So, we're going to start with Town Hall 9, then move all the way up to Town Hall 17. I'll put chapters in the video so you can skip to where you want. And one last thing before we jump into our first Town Hall 9 replay, do remember that on this channel we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favourite content creator in-game by using the code before making any purchases. Our code is code MOOSE. Any support would be amazing, and you do need to renew it once a week. So Town Hall 9, guys, I haven't played Town Hall 9 in ages, but it is a lot of fun, especially with the Minion Prince. So this is the army we're going to be using. 11 dragons, 4 rage spells, a freeze spell and a poison spell, some balloons in the clan castle, and heroes we're going with the king, of course, and the Minion Prince. Now, hero equipment, it's up to you. With the king, I'd probably go for, if you've got it, Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots is a great combination. And of course, you've just got that default equipment with the Minion Prince. But guys, it's so much fun. So, Town Hall 9 base, let's start off the attack with a funnel on the left-hand side. I like to send in the king first just to funnel the base. Remember, with dragons, you really want to help funnel them into the base, because otherwise they just go wherever they want. Then a mass spam attack here with your dragons, Minion Prince in the center. And those dragons will help distract defenses and seek out traps to hopefully keep our Minion Prince safe. Use his ability when you want to, guys. Remember that Dark Orb will come out and freeze the base. It's really, really useful for these air attacks. The dragons going through the base here, and let's be honest, Town Hall 9 at the moment isn't particularly difficult, but the Minion Prince is an absolutely amazing hero, and hopefully he'll make getting 3 stars even easier. We've got the dragons on the right hand side there. We've got some henchmen puppets from the Minion Prince's ability on the right hand side helping out. The king still on the left hand side there, taking out some buildings, and as you can see, we've got loads of dragons left, and the Minion Prince still going through the base, dealing loads of damage. And it's been quite some time since we've had a new hero in Clash of Clans, and I'm really glad that it's sort of gone back to Town Hall 9 when it's unlocked. I think that's amazing, and I think the Minion Prince is probably my favourite hero. Really, really powerful, fun, and easy to use. So if you are Town Hall 9, you might as well watch the Town Hall 10 video afterwards to get an idea of what army to use when you level up your Town Hall. So there we go, guys. We're about to get 3 stars. Nice and easy. The Minion Prince. Absolutely amazing. So on to the next attack. Town Hall 10, one of my favourite Town Halls. Let's have a look at the army we're going to be using. So again, we're going to keep it simple because dragons are really good. So we're going to have 12 dragons, a rage spell, 3 free spells, 6 bat spells, and a poison spell. Clan Castle Siege Machine, Stone Slammer is useful if you can get it, and some balloons. Again, we're going to use the king. I think the king for sort of lower Town Hall levels is more powerful. And then we're going to use Spiky Ball and Vamtash, and of course the Minion Prince. So a bit of a nasty base, Dark Elixir storage protected in the center, and again we're going to use the king to help funnel the troops into the base and draw out those clan castle troops at the top of the base there. Then it's a beautiful spam attack with your dragons, sort of put them around the base there, and the Minion Prince just behind the main deployment of dragons. Sending the Stone Slammer as well. What we want to do, the Minion Prince, I wouldn't even say he's a support hero, he's not really, but it's useful to have him behind the main dragon army. They can seek out traps, distract defenses, and the Minion Prince can do loads of damage from sort of a support role, just slightly behind the main army. Use his ability in built-up areas. That Dark Orb will slow down defenses. Really, really useful. Watch out for enemy heroes, the enemy queens there, but we should be okay. Then about 50-60% of the base destroyed. Send in your bats. Watch out for wizard towers. Freeze those wizard towers, and the bats are fantastic, guys. You just need to sort of plan ahead, not send them in too early, and you should be able to get 3 stars. The Minion Prince with air attacks is really, really powerful. Combine it with bats, and I should think you should be okay at Town Hall 10 to 3-star most bases. Not all though, guys, I can't guarantee that, but I'm thinking it's going to give you a great chance of getting those 3 stars. And if you want to watch the next replay, that's going to be Town Hall 11 base that we're going to take out. Yes, Town Hall 11, I think that's when you get the Grand Warden, of course. So what heroes are we going to use here? We're going to keep to an all-dragon army again, 13 dragons, a rage spell, 3 clone spells, some balloons, and again, we're going to use the Stone Slammer. Heroes, I'm going to go with the King. Obviously, we need the Grand Warden on air mode and the Minion Prince. Now, hero equipment, again, it's up to you. I do like Spiky Ball and Vamtash with the King with air attacks. We're going to go with Eternal Tome and Rage Gem on the Grand Warden and standard hero equipment, of course, on the Minion Prince. So the King to help funnel on the left-hand side, then a beautiful spam attack, sending your Grand Warden on air mode. There's the Stone Slammer and sending the Minion Prince as well. Of course, when you use the Grand Warden ability, the Minion Prince is going to benefit from that. And remember, you want to use the Minion Prince's ability with that Dark Orb to send it out through the base, slowing down defenses. So sort of look for a build-up area like there we go. Slowing down those defenses. The dragons can move through the base. And the henchman puppet there, I've used the clone spell on those. Look how many we've got. Amazing. I think their housing space is 10. I could be wrong there, guys. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. But yeah, you can clone the henchman puppets, and that's really, really useful. You can clone the dragons as well and the balloons that come out the Stone Slammer, but it's a bit of fun there. And I think at Town Hall 11, the Minion Prince is really, really powerful. I think that's when the Minion Prince starts to become super powerful, because you've got the Grand Warden you can pair the Minion Prince with and use the Eternal Tome ability to benefit the Minion Prince, which I think is a great combination. At the lower Town Halls, Town Hall 9 and 10, obviously you don't get that because you haven't got the Grand Warden. But have a look here, guys. I know this is a friendly challenge. Like I mentioned earlier, this is in the developer build, but guys, yeah, loads and loads of troops left. So there's our Town Hall attack. On to, of course, next up is got to be Town Hall 12, when the Town Hall first got weaponized. Absolutely amazing. So a bit of a different attack strategy here. 1 balloon, 9 electro dragons, a rage spell, 3 clone spells, a couple of yetis inside the battle blimp. And heroes again, I mean, it's up to you. I'm going with the Queen, the Grand Warden, and the Minion Prince. On the Queen, Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet, a great combination for taking out air defenses, Grand Warden, Eternal Tome, and Rage Gem, and of course, standard equipment for the Minion Prince. So normally we're going to start off the attack with a mini Queen Walk. Use that Giant Arrow to take out air defenses or air sweepers in the base, whichever is the main target for you. Then Electro Dragon on the other side to help funnel, 1 on the left as well, and then send in the main Electro Dragon army into the center of the base. Grand Warden on air mode, of course, sending that battle blimp to take out the Town Hall. You've got the clone spells. You can clone yetis, you can clone your Electro Dragons, you can clone the henchman from the henchman puppet. And what I would say, use the Grand Warden ability. The Minion Prince will benefit from that. Then use the Minion Prince ability, that Dark Orb through the base, slowing things down. Look at that. We've slowed down quite a bit of the base in the center there. It's going to help our Electro Dragons. The henchmen are there as well, and you can clone those with the clone spells, and of course the yetis. And we're just going to overpower this base with loads and loads of Electro Dragons, and the Minion Prince doing a great job. So I think the Minion Prince at Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12 and upwards is super powerful, especially, of course, with air attacks combined with the Grand Warden. There you go, guys. 3 stars and a Town Hall 13 attack next. So on to our next attack, Town Hall 13. What are we going to do here, guys? Let's have a look. So 15 dragons, keep it nice and simple. A rage spell, 2 freeze spells, 6 bat spells, and an overgrowth spell. Couple of yetis inside that battle blimp. And of course, Town Hall 13 is where you can start using 4 heroes. So we're going to go with the King, Queen, Grand Warden and Minion Prince. Spiky Ball and Vamtash on the King. Queen, we're going to go for Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet. Grand Warden, Eternal Tome and Rage Gem. And of course, standard equipment for the Minion Prince. Use what hero equipment you've got though, guys. So normally we're going to start off the attack with a mini Queen Walk, sending that Giant Arrow through the base, aim for air defenses, and that'll start off our attack nicely with a bit of a funnel as well. The Queen in the bottom corner of the base there. On the left-hand side, we're sending the King. That's the other side of our funnel because, of course, dragons, I always say this, guys, but it's true, dragons are really difficult to funnel, so we need to funnel them into the base. The Queen doing a great job on the right, King on the left, sending the main army. Grand Warden on air mode with the Minion Prince, sending that battle blimp, use a Grand Warden's ability, deliver the battle blimp to the Town Hall, and use a rage spell to help those yetis out if you need to. Now, the Minion Prince works perfectly with the Grand Warden. He benefits from that Eternal Tome. Moving through the base, use the Grand Warden's ability nice and early normally, and then use the Minion Prince ability when your Minion Prince is sort of around the centre of the base where there's loads of defences, and then it will slow them down. The Minion Prince does loads of damage. The henchmen are great as well. What you could do is you could use some clone spells instead of the bat spells to help clone those henchmen as well. But we're sending in the bats on the right hand side. Just look for an opportunity to send them in about 50-60% of the base destroyed, and then you've got those free spells. Watch out, of course, for multi-infernos and wizard towers and your bats. I don't know what's happened to the bats actually. I think they've been taken out by some sort of air mine or a trap. There's about 3 left. I can see Billy the Bat flying through the base. Oh no, that multi-inferno is taking him out. But the Minion Prince is taking out the multi-inferno and the air sweeper, please. And I do believe we are going to get 3 stars. And of course, the next base we're going to be testing out is Town Hall 14. So stick around if you want to see that. Town Hall 14, maybe when things start to get a little difficult with that poison bomb. So, we're going to be using 8 balloons at Town Hall 14, 8 dragons and 4 dragon riders. 3 free spells, 6 bat spells, an overgrowth spell, and a further rage spell and poison spell, a couple of yetis inside the battle blimp. Hero selection, I'm going for King, Queen, Grand Warden, and the Minion Prince. Of course, hero equipment, it's up to you guys, but normally I go with Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots or Vantash on the King, Giant Arrow, Healer Puppet on the Queen, Grand Warden, Eternal Tome, and Rage Gem and standard equipment, which is just fine on the Minion Prince. So the first stage of the attack, we're going to line up the Queen with some nasty defences and send that Giant Arrow through the base. That's sort of a mini Queen walk at the beginning. That starts off our attack very nicely. Then the King on the other side and the main army, balloons first, then dragons, Dragon Riders in the centre with the Grand Warden on air mode and send in the Minion Prince behind the main army. Use the Grand Warden's ability nice and early to protect your troops and deliver that battle blimp to the Town Hall. Then you might need to use a rage spell on the Town Hall to take it out. I send in the Minion Prince just behind the main army because I want those balloons to seek out the traps and distract the defences, so the Minion Prince is pretty safe. He's not a support hero, no way, he's so powerful, but it's good that he's sort of behind the main army dealing damage. Use that Minion Prince ability for the henchmen and the Dark Orb to come through the base and slow down defences. Just look for nice areas of the base, make sure he's facing that way, and that Dark Orb is really, really useful. Now, like I said, Town Hall 14 is probably where things get a little bit difficult with that poison bomb from the Town Hall. But guys, with this attack strategy, I think Eternal Tome on the Grand Warden and the Minion Prince are a great combination. Look to send in your bats when about 60-70% of the base is destroyed. You've got those free spells and an overgrowth spell. Just watch out for nasty defense. And I've just frozen some building on the left, and the troops are just resting here. Guys, so we're going to wait for a moment until that overgrowth spell goes. You might want to go get a drink of water or something. Remember to stay hydrated. 3 stars. Thank you very much. And we do have a Town Hall 15 replay next. One of my favourite town halls. I think the building looks magnificent. So this is the army we're going to be using. So again, 4 balloons, 10 dragons and 4 dragon riders. We're going to be using 3 clone spells, a revive spell, and a couple of yetis inside the battle blimp. Heroes, it's up to you. Obviously we need the Minion Prince, but I'd go for the King, Queen, Grand Warden and the Minion Prince. Equipment selection, I've gone with Spiky Ball and Vantash on the King. On the Queen, we're going to go with Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet, Grand Warden, Eternal Tome and Healing Tome, or Eternal Tome and Rage Gem. And of course, we've got the standard equipment on the Minion Prince. But guys, trust me, it's really, really good. So, bases with these invisibility spell towers around the Town Hall, what you might want to do is send in that Giant Arrow. You don't need to hit them. I think you just need to sort of go next to them. It triggers those invisibility spell towers, and as long as you send in your battle blimp quickly, obviously they're not going to be active. So King and Queen on one side of the base to help funnel, then a mass spam attack here at the bottom, Grand Warden, everything there, send in the battle blimp, send in the Minion Prince just behind the main army, use the Grand Warden's ability, the Minion Prince will benefit from that, and send in that battle blimp to take out the Town Hall. You might want to use a rage spell to help those yetis out. Now, you've got those clone spells. You can clone the yetis and the battle blimp, do more destruction around the Town Hall, or you can use those clone spells for the dragons, or even for the henchmen from the henchman puppet. I think that's a really good combination as well. You get loads of henchmen, they can do loads of damage and distract those defenses. You can get loads of value, loads of options with those clone spells. And the dragons moving through the base, the King doing okay over there on the the right-hand side. And I think I've got what? I've got Spiky Ball and Vamtash on the king. You can go for Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots. That's a good combination as well. Minion Prince, my thoughts are, I think the Minion Prince is absolutely fantastic. A really powerful hero, really helps the attack. Now, unfortunately, I think our Minion Prince has been taken out on this attack. But he did help out big time early on, and then we've just used a revive spell, and he's back on the battlefield. The revive spell is really good as well, guys. You could have a few, but I think one is enough. You could use a recall spell. That's an option, just recall your hero off the battlefield. But of course, your hero starts back where he or she was taken out on the battlefield with a revive spell. So that is pretty good. So anyway, on to Town Hall 16 now. What are we going to try out with the Minion Prince for Town Hall 16? Let's keep it simple again, guys. 16 dragons, 3 clone spells, a revive spell, a couple of yetis inside the battle blimp. I'm not going to just change the attack strategies throughout the town hall just for the sake of it. If all dragons are powerful, guys, and clone spells, we're going to go with that. Heroes, King, Queen, Grand Warden, and Minion Prince. Hero equipment, Spiky Ball and Vamtash on the King, or Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots on the Queen. I always like to go for Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet, take out those air defenses or air sweepers. Grand Warden, Eternal Tome and Rage Gem, or Eternal Tome and Healing Tome. And of course, the standard hero equipment on the Minion Prince. We are going to be using the Spirit Fox on the Minion Prince. I think that is a great combination for Town Hall 16. So again, we're going to start the attack with a Giant Arrow through the base, hopefully take out some high value targets, air defenses or air sweepers, and then the King on the other side of the base. That's where Earthquake Boots would probably help out. So what we want to do is try and funnel our dragons into the base. We know dragons don't like to be funneled. I also like to send them sort of over where the Queen is on the battlefield so she can benefit from that Eternal Tome. So dragons have been deployed, Battle Blimp as well. Send in your Minion Prince just behind the main army with the Grand Warden. Use that Eternal Tome, deliver the Battle Blimp to the Town Hall, use a Rage spell, maybe a Clone spell or two to help the Yetis, and the Minion Prince will also benefit from Eternal Tome. And what you want to do with the Minion Prince's ability is wait until you're sort of in a nasty area of the base, use his ability in that Dark Orb, come out and slow down loads of defenses. It really is useful. Then, of course, you get the Henchman Puppet as well, a couple of henchmen, and you can clone those as well. Do not underestimate how valuable these clone spells are in this attack strategy. You've got the clone spells for the dragons, for the Yetis, if you've got a difficult town hall, for the henchmen. So yeah, you've got loads of options for those clone spells. Just use them wisely, guys. And as you can see, the Minion Prince doing loads of damage, and we've used his ability to sort of slow down those defenses, which helps the Queen with that ricochet cannon. I really, really do like the Minion Prince. I think he's a fantastic hero. I think you're going to have loads of fun, and he's super powerful. So there we go. And if you're Town Hall 16, guys, you might as well stick around and watch the Town Hall 17 version as well. So, of course, Town Hall 17 is just out. What are we going to use? So 4 balloons, 10 electro dragons, clone spells again, and a revive spell. 3 yetis now. Remember, at Town Hall 17 you get increased capacity at the clan castle. We can have 3 yetis inside the battle blimp. And heroes, of course, King. We're going to go with Spiky Ball and Vamtash. Queen, again, Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet. Grand Warden, Eternal Tome and Rage Gem, or Eternal Tome and Healing Tome. And Minion Prince, the standard equipment. At Town Hall 17, we will be using the Spirit Fox with the Minion Prince. I think it's a great combination. So here we go. Queen on the left-hand side. And at Town Hall 17, guys, I found air attacks are definitely the strongest with the Minion Prince at the moment. Town Hall 17 ground attacks can be a bit more difficult because you've got that new merged ricochet cannon. That's nasty. You've got the fire spitters. I think air attacks are probably the easiest to use, especially with the Minion Prince. So we're doing a bit of funneling with the King and Queen on the left-hand side. Send in those electro dragons, and then send in your Grand Warden on air mode with the Minion Prince as well in support. Use the Grand Warden's ability. That'll benefit the Minion Prince. Send in that battle blimp. We want to take out the Town Hall. And of course, we've got those clone spells. Use them for what you want, but you can use them for cloning the Yetis on the Town Hall. You can overlap them and do loads of damage, or you can save them. Use them for your electro dragons or the henchmen as well from the Henchman Puppet with the Minion Prince. That's really impressive. I like cloning the henchman from the Henchman Puppet. And we've just used the Dark Orb ability there to sort of slow down those defenses. Obviously, you want to use that in a built-up area of the base. You don't want to use it straight away and slow down a gold collector, guys. No, you want to try and slow down as many defenses as you can to look after your electro dragons. So, Minion Prince, Town Hall 17. Well, all the Town Halls 9 to 17. I think he's amazing. I think he's a great hero. I think you're going to have loads of fun. He's super powerful, easy to use. Just send him in with your main army. When you get the Grand Warden, he benefits from that as well. So that's really good for the beginning of the attack. So guys, if you watched all the video, thanks for staying around. I think this is the longest video I've ever made. If you've just skipped here to Town Hall 17, thanks for watching anyway. Do remember to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Join the Samus Army for more videos like this. And quickly, just a last reminder that we do have a creator code on this channel. That's where you can help support your favourite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Anyway, good luck guys. Enjoy the Minion prints. Let me know what you think in the video comment. Stay hydrated and remember to practice your funneling. I'll see you later guys. Bye.